Hello there, YouTube. And welcome to about 2 o'clock on Sunday the 2nd of November. Man, where's that time from? The airplanes are up there like crazy. Must be skydivers and stuff. Oh, look, you can see the little peak of St. Helens just popping dead center of the screen. That's the highest little chunk of what's left of the rim. It's crazy, the planes that are out here. I hear them coming from all sides. Been hearing them all day. It was all foggy. It was 37 degrees this morning, and I think it's made it to 58. It's nice out here right now. But man, today it's the first day. Sunsets at 4:54, I think it is. Man, that means it'll be completely pitch black tomorrow when we go to work. And the rain's supposed to come starting tomorrow and supposed to stay. I was thinking about going for a ride, but I still hear the tires hissing in the wet road. It must have rained a couple of times or something. I know it kept getting dark and then it cleared back up again, but anyway, it's beautiful out here right now. Look at them poor aspen trees. Remember I was complaining they were losing all their leaves? Geez, that was several weeks ago. But I love the red. I think those are cherry blossoms in there. That's very beautiful. Hardly any wind out there. They're just sitting there in a dead calm. And all those trees, how much them things have grown over the years. That's a long time. Been here almost 19 years. Trees will definitely grow in that amount of time. It's crazy. On Thursday or Friday, one of those 2 days, I was talking about that, ABS is standard on all street legal bikes now. That's for, like Canada, Europe, and everything else. I did some research. I forgot to count. I think it was Friday because I forgot to add that to the video towards the end there or whatever. But anyway, it's not mandatory, but if you look at anybody's website, it's hard to find only like base model bikes. Can you even get them without ABS? So even though it's not a mandatory thing in the U.S. like it is everywhere else, I think literally everywhere else on the planet, it's gone mandatory because it's such a safety thing. Like I said, the early days, I think they were quite janky and I didn't like them at all. But yeah, they work so good now that it's amazing. Even Royal Enfields all come with dual channel ABS. And it works phenomenally well. Definitely works well on those old Himalayans. And I haven't goofed around. I've triggered them off on the GT too, just horsing around. But they all have that. They're helping you. If you're doing something drastic, the ABS is going off. But other times, it's working and you're going, that was ABS kicking in. So sometimes it's just working and helping you and you don't even know it. But anyway, it is not 100% mandatory. I know one thing, like BMWs, Spiders, I think Triumph, there's quite a few manufacturers that you have no option. And I don't think there's any Harleys anymore. I know that you used to be able to get Sportsters that way, the old, Evo motors. And I think the base model like Street Glides or not Street Glides, but Street Bobs and stuff like that. I think you get them without ABS. But I know, we'll get some units that don't have ABS. This is a few years back. And because I never see them anymore. That's why I thought it went mandatory here. And it's somehow or another, it seems like somebody told me that was true. But anyway, in fact, it's not. But non-ABS bikes that we get in stock, like if you have an option of getting them, it's just like Groms, for example. You can get them with front ABS and no ABS. unless the person's buying it as a stunt bike. And most people that do the stunt bike buy used, they don't buy new. But the Groms without ABS will just sit there and rot. Everybody wants the ABS. I mean, it works that well. I purposely bought Kelly's Grom without ABS because you just can't have fun on them. I'm not telling you go out and be a hooligan on them, but you can. And that kind of spoils the fun, especially if you don't have the ability to turn it off. That's key. If you have it, is to have the ability to turn it off. But anyway, went in there digging around looking for that foam, for that air filter, and Kelly and I are pretty sure we both remember us giving Brian, that was like in a large bag, and it was a great big piece of foam that was maybe a 3/4 inches thick, and it had some cutaways out of it. I think Ryan and Michaela here one day and said, I'll never use this thing, and I gave it to him. And Kelly seems to remember that as well. And I'm sure he's long since used it up. He does stuff all the time, dirt bikes and whatever. But it's weird that we don't have the Honda ones in stock. It seems weird to me because I think they're using the same type filter now. I don't know. But anyway, she said there's some Yamaha ones that are in a square for like the TTR 50s or something like that, or TTR 80s, and you can just cut out, just make a circle out of it and put it in there, or I'll just order the Honda one. It just seems weird that we wouldn't have that in stock, but people just don't do maintenance on their stuff. Look at me, how long have I had that bike? Well over 10 years, and I didn't know the filter was rotten. I don't ride it enough to be doing that kind of maintenance to it. So anyway, I don't know what we're doing today. We were, again, talking about going to Chehalis, but it's nice, and Kelly wants to do stuff here around the house, and she's already into craft stuff. She's taking all her Halloween stuff down and is focusing on Christmas. She's out in the shop. There's still some stuff left out there from when we wrapped gifts last year, so she was gathering all that. And then I had to come out here to save Sasha because she was freaking out. She was fully in the mode to go for her walk already. But it's too early for that. So, although the day's going to be short, I need to pay attention to that because that time's going to sneak up quick. But anyway, I'm rattling on here, standing in the backyard. Catching up on things, I guess. Sure is peaceful and quiet out here. So I just went ahead and, since I talked to you last, I came in here and tucked that thing away. Oh, I noticed I went to move the thing away. Probably some of you guys noticed when I was looking at it last night, I had slipped the cover of the tank underneath the side cover. The side cover is actually sitting on top of it. Just loosen the 10mm bolt and put it back in. So that's definitely a junk air filter. But this is all good. Petcock. All this stuff is literally junk. That's just a drain for the air box. Actually, this is the drain for it. If oil, water, whatever gets in there, it's like a catch thing. They do that with all the street bikes too. It's capped off at the end. And you just look in the tube and see if there's any fluids or whatever floating in there, and you knock it out. That's the bolt that holds the air filter to the frame. That's kind of old looking. I guess that's dead too. It's all junk. I'll leave the filter out in case I can use the inside of the air box to measure it. You're going to, if I don't lose too many pieces of you walking across the floor. I mean, that thing is done. Alrighty. Oh, I gotta set the clock out here in the shop too. And you do that before I forget. Probably grab the keys. Oh man, all the motorcycles. The only one that's gonna auto adjust that I have now is the Pan America. Everything else you gotta manually adjust the clocks. But usually I used to, because you don't ride that much in the winter. But it seems like we had a couple of winters that we rode quite a bit, and I finally went through and switched all the clocks so that they were, the current time that we are. But I do need to set the wall clock there in the car, because that'll drive me nuts tomorrow when it's an hour off going to work. But anyway, I'm gonna roll at that. She's been going nuts since about 1 o'clock today. It's 3 something. Where's my watch here? 3:20. Sorry about the shaking of the camera. Danny boy's coming along. Nice dry. No chance of rain at the moment, but the rain starts tomorrow, and for the foreseeable future, it does not stop. Now tomorrow when we get home, like I say, when we get out of work, it's already past sunset. So when we get home, it'll just be coal black. Absolutely pitch. Look at these beautiful skies though. Me and the Paragliders, they've been out here flying around. There he is, coming straight at us right there. If you can make him out. They do my little horrible, oh, Sasha. Little zoom there, he's coming right at us. I'll leave it in this zoom mode here for a bit, because he will end up coming right over us. But sometimes he's come down. I mean, he was like literally in our back field one day. I don't know why it felt necessary to do that. Went out to the garage in the morning one morning, and I'm going, sounds like something running out just outside the shop door, So I step out the man door, and there he was. He was lower than our trees in the tree farm. And he flew up and just came right straight across where I was standing last, staring out the back of in the field. He was taking off out of there and flew up and just barely went over our house. He's about to go behind the trees. You won't see him now. Now he can see me like a hawk down here. And my white checkered shirt probably. Danny boy, scope. Come on, buddy. Literally just right over the top of us there. He's waving, that's cool. He is idling along. The second one's right here behind him somewhere. He's just idling. Oh, there's the second one right there. You can see it in between the trees. Oh, he's turning around. That would be crazy fun, wouldn't it? I would have a ball with that. Danny, the guy was revving up his Harley, and Danny didn't take that the right way, so he's bailing out and going home. Sometimes there's 3 of these guys out here all at once. Gotta wave at him too. Man, you can see like a hawk from up there. I mean, that's not very high at all. Maybe 100 feet or so. But poor old Danny. Something got him riled up, and he just completely bailed out on this one, Sash. He's good to have around. He can roam a lot farther and check stuff out a lot better. Ain't letting her go. Just, I don't know, something about having any kind of Siberian husky in your blood is nuts. She's her mom is a mix. Her mom's dad was a husky shepherd, papered husky shepherd mix, and her, so I guess it'd be Sasha's grandmother, was pure black lab. It was they're all 3 were paper dogs. Crazy how then things all happen. It just happens. And then Sasha is her mom. It's black lab, Siberian Husky and German Shepherd, and what do you call it? Something sheepdog, not African sheepdog, but whatever it is. The neighbors there, the black and white. Is that what I'm even saying the right thing? I don't even remember. But border collie type thing. But anyway, any of those dogs that have that, anything that has Siberian Husky in them, and you know, we ended up with, you know, puppies from different fathers over the years out of that breed, and all of them are runners. But Danny, for whatever reason, never was. And then Abby and Madison, for whatever reason, they weren't runners either. Never a day did they have to be in a pen or chained or cabled or anything. But Sasha and Annie, Leo, they disappear. And then you hear tires squealing, horns honking. You got all these thousands of acres out here. And what do? You go right for the highway. That's just typical dog thing. Man, all things flying have been out here today. It's very nice. I love that sound. You always, when you get a nice day, especially this time of year when they're starting to become few and far between, you get a nice day and just planes everywhere. Love it. Sasha, hold up a second. Sasha, look here. Look who's coming down the road. Look at that. She goes, yeah, I knew he'd come. Can y'all even make him out down there? That's about a speck. That's about as far away as the bear was the other day, and nothing showed up with that. Well, I say the other day, that's been weeks ago now. I'm just letting you listen. Got the Paragliders, airplanes. He's going low. I think he's going to fly right across the top of us here. Don't see any sign of him yet. Oh yeah, he's going to be right on top of us. That's cool. I'm not even zoomed in. This is full wide angle mode. Got another wave out of him. They're just out there having a good time as well. You definitely hear them in the mornings on sunsets and evenings or sunrise, and then the evenings during sunset. Especially when those crazy golden days, you know, we get that nice, beautiful sunset. There you are. Hi, buddy. I'm glad you decided to come along. Yeah, that is a good boy. Because that Harley, he was revving the heck out of it. And Danny goes, no, I think I'll go home to Mama and Christy. The kids are all at their father's house this weekend, so it's been absolutely silent. Oh, look at that. I don't know what it is. It's like a big mold looking thing. Looks like some strange cauliflower looking thing. I don't know if that's some kind of mushroom or fungus or no idea. Well, you can see all the ferns stick out more when the wood's thin out. See if we can sneak up on some deer today. I think we're too early for that. Folks are down here working on their property. Now we're not going any further, Sasha. Danny, are you spooked to go any further? Why you stop right there, buddy? Sasha says, I smell something over here. Nah, I don't want you going out there. It's all swampy. Right there in that kind of hole right there that you can see underneath that fir tree. And that's where the two deer were standing. I only seen the one jump up and run. Then I seen another one that was hiding in the bushes over there. Well, Sasha and Danny's up there waiting for us. Sasha, does that sniffer ever stop? There's some bloodhound in you somewhere, I'm telling you. Come on, Chichi. Hold on. Danny's, look, he's doing the slow walk. Come on, Sasha, let's go. Comes the second paraglider. That other guy, he's got his wound up. Yeah, there's the other one. Right, you're not gonna be able to see it. I don't have it zoomed or anything. Come on, you're going all over the place. You're gonna make everybody all dizzy on the video. Let us catch up. Now he's speeding off. Sasha's got to do her grass run here. It's funny, the beaten down path in that grass where she goes. Creature of a habit. She goes, you got to look in these little spots where the little critters go running through. Are you happy now, Sasha? Or when the sun starts going down, you're gonna start carrying on again like you did a couple weeks ago. Oh, suddenly there's silence. All the Paragliders and the planes kind of moved on. Now it's quite loud there for a few. Meathead dog. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, hello there, you two. Got out just in time because it's only like 4 something, but you remember 4:54 is sunset, but the clouds are rolling in.
It's going to get dark.
Yeah, the rain's going to start tomorrow, and as far as the weather goes, it's rain every single day.
Of course.
It's that after Halloween just goes, okay. No, even though it's not officially winter, we're going to call it winter.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, a nice, relaxing, kind of goof-off day. Mm-hmm. Mom's doing her little crafty things and all kinds of different stuff.
Yeah, peddling.
Tearing stuff apart like she's doing spring cleaning in there. She came up with a couple of ideas for foam thing, but it's kind of a different kind of foam. I think it would probably come apart.
Yeah,
but
it might.
She said there's got some PW or TTR little square filters, and
we can just cut it down.
Yeah, surprised we don't have those filters in stock, because all those little, the 50, the 70, the 80, I think the 110, I think they all use that same filter.
Yeah, that little round one.
Yeah. Seems strange. But we haven't actually checked to see if we had one in stock.
Yeah, we might have just been out at the time.
Yeah, because I don't think I even asked, because I didn't know until yesterday the thing was junk.
Yeah, that's true.
So we might even have one. Yeah, it's jumping the gun, assuming.
Yeah.
But anyway, on that, we're going to conclude the day and basically the weekend, Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the grind in the morning. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same Smoak time, same Smoak channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. You guys have an amazing Monday or Tuesday.
Heck yeah. Appreciate you watching.
Yes, we do.
Well, have a wonderful evening, morning, whatever time you're watching this.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you then.
Bye-bye now.
Mm-hmm. Bye.